cracks that are larger than 5mm can appear in your home at the least opportune time. They are caused by the house settling, just a slight movement that you wouldn't even normally notice. The good news is that you can repair them yourself and it's not difficult or expensive. The product that we're going to use to fill the crack is Polyfiller's Masonry Patching Plaster. This is sold in powder form and becomes a plaster when mixed with water. It's great for filling cracks that are larger than 5mm. Remove any loose material with a paint scraper or an old screwdriver. Using a paintbrush, remove any dust. Prime the crack with plaster primer and leave it to dry overnight. Priming will seal the pores of the plaster inside the crack to prevent any moisture from getting in over time. Mix up a batch of the product in a plastic container. Used ice cream containers are just the right size. When the plaster is ready, trowel it into the crack, finishing just above the surface of the wall. Polyfiller Masonry Patching Plaster is a product with a lot of strength. It can be used on the edge of steps to fill chips and for a multitude of other small plaster repair jobs. The drying time will depend on the size of the crack, but once the product is starting to dry, after about half an hour or so, it can be scraped down to the level of the wall with a paint scraper and smoothed off with a wet sponge. Apply a primer over the patch and let it dry overnight. It'll provide a waterproofing barrier to that area. Apply an undercoat to the area of the repair. When that's dry, finish with 2 top coats. Once again, it's important to paint the top coat from corner to corner over the entire wall. Just covering the repaired area is a very attractive alternative, but you're likely to see a difference in sheen and texture in certain light conditions.